Hello, YouTube. It's John Avenger once again. Welcome back to Director's Appreciation Month. Now, this is another film from the 2000s that's directed by a man that passed away last April, so rest in peace to director John Singleton. Yeah, this is he was a black director, and he directed this action crime thriller starring Mark Wahlberg, Tyrese Gibson, Andre Benjamin, and Garrett Hedlund, Four Brothers. It's a really good. I like this movie. I really think this movie is kind of like overlooked. Like a lot of people don't talk about this movie. When they think dark and gritty, they think The Dark Knight or Batman Begins, which came out around this time. This is R rated. This is going to be more dark and gritty and more violent than any Batman movie. Basically, it's about four adopted siblings who avenge the death of their mother. The film was shot in Detroit, Michigan, and Greater Toronto area in Canada, and was released August of 2005. So this was a summer release. And yeah, it did well at the box office. It did okay. Let me see. Singleton, yeah, it made 92 million, so it made about three times its budget worldwide on a budget of 30. It's pretty good. This also reminded me of Joker. Not the that there's a clown in it, but the tone, like the look of the film and the grittiness of it, and the the dark material. It reminded me of that. Yeah, it says Mark Wahlberg, Tyrese Gibson, Andre Benjamin, and Garrett Hedlund co-star in this gripping tale of a brotherly love, betrayal, and revenge from acclaimed filmmaker John Singleton. Again, rest in peace, sir. After their adopted mother is gunned down during a grocery store holdup, yeah, like the looters now, their estranged brothers reunite to seek revenge and take matters into their own hands. Yeah, you want something done, you got to do it yourself. Defying police orders, yeah, I've heard that before. The four begin turning their old Detroit neighborhood upside down, searching for the mastermind behind the brutal killing. Along the way, they discover they are bound by this thicker than blood in this emotionally powerful, action packed drama. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the whole Black Lives Movement, this movie is almost as black as you can get. You got a mix of both black and white in this movie. It's mostly two singers and two main actors, but Mark Wahlberg's really good in the film. I think he has a strong presence here. He's not talking like this, and Andre 3000 and Tyrese are fine. They're fine. They're not Academy Award winners, but they serve their purpose. And Garrett Hedlund, this is the first film I saw him in before Tron Legacy. He plays the openly gay brother. Again, guys, don't care about Pride Month. Don't ask. Okay, just don't ask. He plays gay pretty well for not having. There's a scene that they do throw a joke in there, even though the movie's dead serious. It's like, if you don't tell me what I want to know, I'm going to make my brother suck your dick. I'm like, okay, that was kind of tasteless, but it made me laugh. I don't know why. I guess because they don't show it though. There's none of that. It is very violent though. Do not show this to a kid. The violence of the blood is gonna freaking black. It's gonna scare them off. And also, I do have some problems with this movie. It's a little long. It's not 2 hours. It's an hour and 48 minutes. There's scenes you could easily cut out. And speaking of cutting out, let me see who the rest of the cast is. Terrence Howard as Lieutenant Green. He's fine. Josh Charles is Detective Fowler. I don't like Chiwetel Ejiofor as a villain. And you guys know exactly why. I don't have to explain myself. If you've seen my videos, you know why I'm not a fan of that actor. Even in Doctor Strange, I thought he was underused. Taraji P. Henson, she's a good actress. She's not in it that much, though, so her scenes could have been cut out. And the one actor that is god awful in this movie, and I do not want to hear a single person in the comments saying I'm a racist. I never liked this actress. I cannot stand her accent. I think she is annoying. I don't find her funny. Sofia Vergara. Oh my fucking god, she is freaking terrible. She's Sophie. Oh, that's so deep. They had to just shorten her name to Sophie. She is so loud and so obnoxious and so sexual in the movie that I'm like, why was she in this movie? To be in her panties and dry hump freaking Tyrese? Tyrese can do better than you, Sophia. You can't act. I want to talk like this and talk like this. That's her accent in every freaking movie. Even in Escape from Planet Earth, and she's supposed to be playing an alien. No, that's not a racist joke. Everybody in that movie's an alien. And she's an alien with a Colombian accent. Why? I don't know. They think she can voice act. She can't act. Okay? Isabella Moner can act. Okay? Freaking Pedro Pascal from Mandalorian, he can act. Even other female actresses like Even Eva Longoria is a better actress than you. You can't act. You're loud and you speak Spanish, and Mark Wahlberg puts her in her place. Of course. She serves no purpose in the movie, guys. If you cut her out of this movie, it will be an hour and a half. Stop putting these freaking minorities. Stop with the diversity hires. You already got two black men in the movie and Terrence Howard. What else do you want? You don't need any more. I'm interested in the four brothers and their story about they're avenging their shot down mother. That's what I cared about. I didn't care about Sofia Vergara dry humping Tyrese on a freaking washing machine or dryer. I don't care about that. It's not even procreation because he has his pants on and she's dry humping him. There's no penetration, there's nothing. It leads to nothing. Thank God she never did a Fast and the Furious movie because I already didn't like Michelle Rodriguez and Jordana Brewster because again they serve no purpose. They're there to serve to be the female eye candy and that's it. You know why I love Rebecca Ferguson in Rogue Nation and Fallout? Hear me. Because she's not just eye candy. She kicks ass. She's part of the plot. She's important to the plot. She helped Ethan out. She even saves his life like twice. So again, yeah, she serves a purpose. Sofia Vergara just retired. Please don't act anymore. You cannot act. Thank God she hasn't done a movie in years. Thank God Modern Family is over. Thank God she doesn't voice act anymore. You are horrible. Absolutely. She's like the hobo if she was from South America. Good God, she hurts me. But the rest of the movie is fine. Rotten Tomatoes were kind of unfair. They gave it a 52%. I blame Sophia because every scene she's in is cringe. Despite striking a believable report upon its principal actors, yeah, they're the best part of the movie. Four brothers overwhelmed with ultra-violent, vigilante glorifying action. Again, Rotten Tomatoes, it's a freaking movie. This is not a documentary. This is a movie. This is not real. It's a freaking movie. It's for entertainment. Glorified violence is in everything now. Look at Watchmen. Look at Blade. Look at Deadpool. Look at Logan. Look at freaking the Die Hard movies. You think those are for kids? The first Die Hard was R, a hard R. People get their heads blown off in that. They get shot up and there's blood. It's not meant for children. Oh, and it devolves into too manufactured, unsubstantial thematic directions. Yes, I don't blame Singleton. I blame the writers for putting Sofia Vergara in the movie and underusing good actors like Taraji P Henson and whatchamacallit, Terrence Howard. They're good actors. You don't need to freaking put these worthless freaking foreigners in the movie that don't serve a purpose. They're there to fill time, and I don't need that in my action movie or crime thrillers because Singleton did the best he could. He directs the actors the best he can. It's hard to direct a freaking alien that can't act, that has a shitty accent that you don't understand. This guy also wrote G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra. That also had people I didn't like in it either. And no, not Channing Tatum. I mean, Sienna Miller and a bunch of others. David Elliott. This guy wrote The Watcher, uh, Nightfall TV series, The Men We Wanted to Marry, Cole, and he also the two writers did GI Joe Rise of Cobra. What the hell did you expect from the writing? What else did you expect? But when it comes to the brothers and them shooting things up and ultra violent, my ass. Some movies are just glorifying violence just for the sake of it. Did you see 365 Days on Netflix? That glorifies a rapist and Stockholm syndrome. That should never be glorified. That should be trashed and burned in hell. This movie's good for what it is. Singleton did the best he could with the actors. This wasn't his last film. It made some money at the box office. It's R, and it's not a documentary. That's like saying, oh, Black Klansman should not exist because it's racist. That's the point. It's made by Spike Lee, and every movie he does mostly has to deal with racial relations. Prejudice sucks. I know. I know. Look at me. Do I look like I'm white privilege? No, I'm not. But see the film. It's on Hulu. You can stream it somewhere. It's really cheap to find on DVD and Blu-ray. I think it's on Blu-ray. And I think it's underrated. Yeah, sue me. I don't think it deserves the rating it got on Rotten Tomatoes because they don't know what they're talking about, glorifying violence. Again, there are other movies that have done it worse. And they don't get the point across. Here, they got the point across. And if you cut Sofia Vergara out, the movie would be 10 or 15 minutes shorter. I couldn't stand her. I had to hear the movie with the commentary by John Singleton. Again, sir, rest in peace. You did a good job. But screw the freaking writers who wrote this character. This loud, obnoxious, freaking Latina character that can't act her way out of a bag. Taraji P. Henson at least got an Oscar nomination. I think so. You didn't because you're annoying. Just get out of my face. But these guys are good. They're good in the movie. They make the movie work. Watch it for them. Don't watch it for these freaking this louse that's just grating on your nerves. Did you see Hot Pursuit? Yeah, everybody hated that movie. It's not funny. It was annoying and grating. And you put a good actress in there, Reese Witherspoon, with this lady that's just loud and won't shut the fuck up. I wish she would, but hey, at least I didn't see her in the theater. This movie I didn't see in theaters, but I saw it. I rented it a few years ago and I watched it and I liked it. But Sofia Vergara, go screw yourself. You ruin everything that you touch. Every movie you're in, you're just annoying. Wish you got a king with a muzzle. You're so annoying. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See the film. Just because I have a bias doesn't mean that you will too. But hey, I can't stand Sophia. If you say that she's sexy, I'm like, hey, to eat different strokes for different folks. She's not my cup of tea. She's not for me. Loud Latina bitches that freaking scream is not for me. No matter what race you are. If you're loud and obnoxious, just get out of my face. But anyway, everybody else, see my channel. Keep supporting me. Keep commenting. Keep giving me a thumbs up and watch the movie. Just because I have a problem with it doesn't mean you will too. Just make your own decisions. That's what I do. But anyway, see you guys next time.